new car can be a very intimidating experience for some single women, especially when it comes to dealing with the financing. So joining us now with some tips is Manisha Thakor, co-author of On My Own 2 Feet. Good morning, Manisha.
Good morning, Ty.
Let's start with a question that I think the answer to may be obvious, but you tell me, new or used? What is the answer there?
Well, it's like chocolate or vanilla. It's a very personal decision, but if you choose new, one of the things you want to make sure you understand is that the value of a new car declines in half in 3 years, so you want to hang on to it for at least 7 or 10 years, and don't overlook the value that can be held in a used car. Many of them these days coming off leases, 1 to 3 years old, still in warranty, great value represented.
Okay, let's talk about buy or lease, another tricky question for some. One might seem cheaper at the start, but what about the long term?
In 90% of cases, buying is the right decision. If you think about it, if you have a lease, you always have a car payment. If you buy a car at the end of a 3, 4, or 5 year note, you can take that money and save it for your future.
What about make and model? What are some things people should consider in choosing that?
Two things to think about are mileage and warranty options. Both of them will affect the cost of the car dramatically, and of course one of the key financial mistakes you can make is buying more car than you can afford.
Okay, what about the best price? How does one shop around? What are some of the best tips there?
Well, thankfully the internet is your friend these days when it comes to this subject. So you could go to places like kellybluebook.com, edmunds.com, consumerreports.org. Check out the dealer invoice. If you pay 2 to 4% over dealer invoice, you're getting a good price, and the dealer's also making a fair profit.
Okay, so that's a good online cheat sheet. What about the best loan rate? That is very important in terms of a monthly payment.
It is, and this is one time where I'd say shop away. So you want to check not only what would be available at the auto dealership, but also at your bank, at a credit union, and at online consumer finance companies, eloan.com, Capital One Auto Finance are typical options.
All right, a lot of fuel for thought there. Manisha Thakor, co-author of On My 2 Feet. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Ty.
You can get the latest business news anytime at our website, abcnews.com.